Yes. Okay. Today what we will do, we will see some more things while creating the table. Right?
Yeah.
Yes. So we will see some more things when we're creating the table, like some default values and some conditional check and foreign key reference. These things we will see. Okay.
Okay.
As part of last class, did we discuss foreign key? No, right?
No, we are trying to discuss
Yes,
about
sir.
the primary key and how it's unique.
Correct. Okay, first we will discuss foreign key. So what is foreign key? Foreign key meaning, so far we saw primary key and unique key, correct?
Yes.
So primary key, unique key, I mean we had some examples, right? So now we
Yeah.
will see what is foreign key. First let me see what are the tables available so far. Select star from tab. Did we created any primary key as part of last class so that I can reuse it? Okay, 100. So now come down. Okay, there are some tables are available like a person one, student.
Yep.
So these are our tables. Now let me see, does any table having primary key? After that we will discuss about so these are the tables. If you want to see the schema details, DESC, and give the table name and execute it. So you will see here it's nullable and primary key. There is no primary key for person. And let me see for person one. Is there any primary key? So for person one, there is a primary key. Is there? Did you see this?
Yeah.
So primary key, with primary key, so there is one table is available. Now what I'm trying to do, I'm going to create another table called address.
Okay.
So inside the address table, I'm going to add one new address, and the address belongs to a particular person. So I'm going to give the person ID in address table, meaning a reference key.
Okay.
So we used to do this in Hibernate, right? Like
Yeah.
how we are creating two tables and we are referring one another, correct? So this is a
Yeah.
person table, correct?
Yeah.
So there is a what ID, person ID 1, 2, 3 like that. Okay, and there is another table called address, and this is address. This is a person table. So here we have a like address details. So many address details, and one column is like a person ID. So this particular row belongs to which person address. So this row we are mapping to this one. Correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Clear, right?
Yeah.
So basically person details we are saving here and address details we are saving here, and we are making a link.
Yes.
We are making a link, correct? We are making a link, correct? So now let me create a table address. So how we are going to create a table? Create table address, create table name, and while creating the table, right? So what we are so far what we are giving generally, we will give p underscore id, correct? Int not null, correct? So this is a person id and integer and not null, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not giving full details. I'm giving address details like a city, varchar 200. Say this is a not null, and country varchar 200 not null. So first we will save the details into person table, and we will take the person ID as a reference, and we are saving into the address table, correct?
Yeah.
And do we see any address table is available?
Yeah. No.
No, fine.
Upper.
Person, yes, I think there is address tables is there. So let me change this one to address to underscore new. Okay. So yes, address underscore new. Okay, this is address table and this is the person table. So as part of the person ID, I'm not going to add the person ID. I'm going to get the person ID from person table, correct? So that key reference we need to add over here. So how we are adding that reference key? See here. Now I am going to add one more constraint. For or EI foreign key. What is the foreign key here? We are P underscore ID. We are referring REFE or ENCE reference references, and from which table we are referring this ID?
Person
Yes,
one.
person. Okay. Sorry, person one, I guess. Person PRSP or SON one. And what is the column name? What is the column name here? So what is the primary key column? So ID, correct? So this ID we are referring here as a foreign key, correct?
Yeah.
So foreign key, and this ID is a foreign key, and from which table? Person one, and which column?
ID.
So, yes, ID, correct. Now let me create it. Table is created, correct?
Yeah.
Now let me describe this table, how it look like foreign key. So this is the syntax for foreign key. Foreign and key, column name, references, and table name, and corresponding column. This is clear, right?
Yeah.
So now let me describe this table. So here only it will display primary keys. I think foreign keys it will not display here as what I have described. Okay, that is okay, fine. So now what we will do, we will try to insert some data. Okay, so what I will do, I will let me select some data from the person table. Does any data is available? Select star from table name, correct? So it will select all the records. So there is no data, correct?
Yeah.
So now let me insert some records into person table. Insert into person one values. What are the columns available? ID and score name, correct?
Yeah.
So ID I will give as 100 and a name I will give as a JOHN John. So this is a one record, one entry into the person one table. So here remove the space. Now I am going to add one day record. Table or view does not insert into. Did you see any spelling mistake?
Person one
Yes.
values. Yeah.
PRSON, correct? So now let me run it. So the one record is inserted. So let me try one more time. Did you see that unique constraint is violating, correct? Because this is a primary key, right? So I had to change it to 100 and to 101. So I'm going to change. So this is the second person. So two person details are available, correct?
Yeah.
So if you select it, you will see two person details. Did you see this? IDs are 100 and 101, correct?
Yeah.
So now I am going to insert the data into address new table, correct?
Yeah.
So when we are inserting the data into address new table, so whatever number you are adding here, that should be there under
Under
person one, correct?
personal.
Why? Because if there is a valid person, then only you can able to add address, correct? If there is no person, then how you will add address,
Yeah.
correct? So now we will see that scenario. Now let me add this one. Insert into insert into address new values. What is the first column? Person ID. So now the valid person IDs are 100, 101, right?
Yes.
So now I will give 102. Is it a valid person ID?
No.
No. Let me try what will happen. So now I'm going to give city is Bangalore and country, let me give some valid one, India. Okay. So now let me insert it. What will happen? So what it's telling? Parent key not found.
Not found. Yep.
So this you understood, right? This what is this issue?
Yes.
Because the person ID whatever you are trying to pass, it is not there in parent table, meaning person one. The foreign key is an invalid foreign key. So there is no valid person with 102. So that's what it is failing. So now let me add 101. 101 is a valid one, right?
Yes.
So now let me insert it. See, I can able to insert it. So I can able to insert n number of times.
It's
Correct?
not a problem. No?
Is not a problem. Why? Because it is not a unique key. Did you see this? It is just for foreign key, but it is not a unique key. If you don't want to take the duplicates, then you say here UNIQUE. That's all. Now it will not take duplicates. As long as if it is not a unique key, then it will take n number of values.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Now let me see. Select star from
Address 1.
address underscore new. Correct?
Underscore new.
Yes. Now see all the values are available. Why? Because this is not a unique key, but this is a foreign key, but it is not a unique key. It should be there. Whatever we are adding, it should be there in the person one table. That's all.
Right.
So this is the definition of foreign key. It is clear, right? Foreign key.
Yes.
Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create another table.
Okay.
So it's a different concept. Say for instance, when we are creating a table, there is a one field called age. Okay, there is a one field called age. So age you are entering 20, 25, 30 based on the customer age, correct?
Yes.
So if you want to add one constraint like age must be greater than 20, when you are trying, when some person is inserting data, if you want to do some check, some kind of validation, so this value must be greater than this much. So how to add that kind of constraint while inserting the data? So that we will see. Okay.
Yep.
So now I'm going to create another table. So this is a check call greater than 90 something. Okay, this is a check. What is the purpose of check? So first, when we are creating the table, we need to add this condition. So for which column, what is the value you are expecting? So that condition, how we are going to add at the table level, correct? That
Okay.
so that we will see. First, let me create a table. Create table test person. Okay, so this is a table name.
Okay.
Okay, now integer age not null. First column name varchar to 100. So only two columns, correct?
Okay.
So let me create it first. Invalid data type var ch
Yeah.
int.
Yeah.
Sorry, here, right? So first age int, correct? Now it is correct. So now let me create it. So table is created, correct?
Yep.
So now here while creating this is the way we are creating table so far, correct?
Yeah.
So now what I want to do here, when some person, when one guy, when we are entering data into test person table, I want to check age greater than 20. Minimum age should be 20. Otherwise, I don't want to take. We should not enter the details.
Check is actually the inbuilt comment.
Yes, Check is an inbuilt function.
Okay.
So now let me drop this table and let me recreate it. So because it's already created, right?
Yeah.
Drop table. So now the table is dropped. Now I'm going to create a table with this check, meaning whenever if anybody is entering data into this table with age value, it should be greater than 20.
20.
Otherwise, we should not allow this data into this table, correct?
Yeah.
Now let me insert the data. Insert into test person values. So let me give 19, comma, person name is ABC. So 19 is less than 20, right? It's a false, right?
Yeah.
So it should not take, correct?
Yeah.
So now let me test it. What will happen? So what is telling?
Check
Check
constraint.
constraint violated. So when we are trying to add the data into the table, if you want to do some validation, so like UI side, how we are doing the validation, please enter the first name, please enter the date of birth, something like that, right? In
Yeah.
the similar way, at the DB level also, if you want to do some validation checks, you can able to validate, you can able to add it. Okay, now let me add 20. So 20 greater than 20 false, right?
Yeah.
So it will fail. So now let me add 21.
Yeah.
So 21 greater than 20, true, right?
Right.
So now it is success. So I can able to add n number of times, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now if you see this, you can able to see the details. See, all the details are available. It is clear, right? Check.
Yes. Yes.
Just add check and column name and condition. Check is inbuilt function, column name, and what value you want to take.
Yeah.
This is clear, right? Check.
Yes.
Okay, now say for instance, when you are adding data into this table, you forget to add, no, not forget. Say for instance, when somebody is inserting data into this table, if they have not providing any data, this name or city. So if you want to provide some default value, so how to provide default value while inserting the time? Okay, now I'm going to rewrite the same table again back.
Okay.
First, let me drop the table.
Okay.
So far here, right, age, name is there. I'm going to add one more column called country.
Okay.
So if when we are inserting the data, if you are not providing the country, I want to add default country as India.
Okay.
If you want to provide explicitly, you can provide whatever country you want. If you are not providing, I will add default value as a India. So how to create table like that with default values?
Okay.
So there is a keyword called default. DEFAULT. So this check is clear, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm going to create same table again back with one more column. Now let me copy this one, create table. I will create as it is. I'm going to add additional column, comma, city, varchar2, sorry, country. Let me add it country or anything. Country. So varchar2 100. Say for instance, if user not provided value for this one, so I want to add default as a India. So default is inbuilt keyword. After that, you have to provide the default value. What is the default value for country?
So default is also inbuilt function, no?
Yes, it's inbuilt keyword. Yes.
Okay.
So now table is created, correct? Now let me insert the data into test person. So now I am going to insert the data only for first two columns, correct?
Right.
So last column I don't want to insert. In that case, you have to specify the column names. As long as if you are providing the value for all the columns, in that case you no need to specify the column names. If you are entering the value only for some columns, if you are missing some values in this list, that you have to specify the age I'm entering and name I'm entering. Country I'm not entering here. Did you see any country here?
No.
No. So let me enter these details. What will happen? So one row is inserted, correct? Now
Yeah,
let me yes, now select the table, and what will be the city for this person? Did you see the city? Country?
Country India, yes.
Yes. Now I don't want to add default value. I have my valid country. So let me add some with country. So I'm going to add country as, let me add US. Now I'm providing the country. So I'm expecting US should be inserted, correct?
Right.
So now add. So this has a 22 and this has a PQR, correct?
Okay. Yep.
If you are providing the country, it should insert. If you are not providing, then the default should take, correct? So now let's select this table. So US and India, correct?
Yes.
So now the same thing I can able to insert in a different way. So in this case, I'm inserting values for all the columns, right?
Yes.
So in this case, you no need to mention the column names. It is an optional basically. Meaning, so here it is not required to mention. Optional. So you can mention here 23 and the order should be in the same as how you created the
Okay.
table. First is the first column.
First age.
And what is the second column name? Third column is India. So we have to insert the values in the similar order. So
Okay.
this is very important. Clear, right?
So here actually, you are not mentioning anything on the table. So test person without just providing any default.
Yes. Here it's not required. Why? Because we are going to insert the values for all the columns.
Oh, okay, I got it. Yeah.
And when we are providing the values, we have to follow the same order.
Same order. Yep.
If in case if you want to insert first country, after that age, then you have to mention that order.
Oh, yeah. If I mention the order here, it will follow.
So
same
this
way.
order and this order should be the same. If you are not mentioning order here, then we have to follow the default column order.
Okay. Yeah.
Clear, right?
Yep.
So now here, say this is a UK. Now I am inserting with a valid country. I don't want to insert default country. Now select and let us see this India, US, UK. Correct?
Yes.
So that is the purpose of default keyword. Default is a inbuilt keyword, and you can add at create level, and you can provide your own default value. This is clear, right?
Yes.
Check and default.
Okay, Manohar, I have a question. Actually, when I'm in my work, actually, one of the business analysts, so she's actually creating an issue with the DBA guy because we are in the meeting. So she just told that, okay, she gave some user information, and then she told that she want to select the random something. So I tell that in SQL, actually, I never know that how you can select a random peoples with the select command. Is it possible? Random means that, okay, we have 5,000 users.
Okay.
You can select anyone. Is it possible?
So random means how many people you want to select randomly? 1%, 2%, or 10%?
Actually, there's suppose that she classified some users, and users, suppose some users have ID is 193. ID means that they mention within this ID they have 500 user within the ID. So she just make a query that, okay, you guys have to make a query that you have to pick the data randomly within these 193 peoples.
Okay, so randomly. Randomly, how you will generally it will select based on the row number.
Yeah, that's I know that.
Yeah, behind the screen it will maintain a row number. Even though if you are providing the condition, it will maintain its own row number, and it will take that whatever the condition you are providing, based on that it will take the data. There is no, what do you say?
Yeah, that's actually I was trying to help her because She's fighting with the DBA. Then she called me. Then I was in there in the meeting.
If at all if she wants some randomly, then we have to write a special query like uh, that also we have to give some condition. Say for instance you have 1,000 records, which one you have to select?
I told her that query can select only the conditional
Condition base, yes.
Yeah, you cannot tell
Maybe
that, okay,
that condition you can make it some random, maybe some time or some you can generate some random number, maybe something like that.
oh yeah, so
We have to generate that condition also, it's random, right? So that random number we have to generate it.
so that means that in database actually
It should be existing.
It should be existing. Okay, yeah,
So
that's actually
otherwise you said some person ID or something 125 something, right? Say for instance you have a person's 1 2,000.
yeah.
Okay, now you are going to select one person details, one person ID randomly. So you have to generate that random number.
Okay,
When
so
you are,
is it possible? No?
yes, I think it is possible. Yes, it is possible, but we have to we have to generate a number, and that should be in a what I can say. That should be the random number, whatever you are going to generate. That should be in the range of your persons available inside your.
Okay, yeah.
Correct. Random number means it can give any number. So random number means you have to generate only 3-digit number. So that
Yeah.
3-digit number should be there in your table.
Yeah.
But generally, when you select, it will select whatever the data it is available. But if in case if you need a special case like some randomly, I need some number, then we have to generate that random number.
Yeah, actually, that was actually a big question because when she's talking,
Okay.
she's working for a long time here, and she was trying to understand, and the DB guy is not understanding. Then I was there, and it's chaos. Chaos means that then what she do, and she go to the Excel, and under Excel, suppose user ID is 200 something, and she made and is one. So she made a 200 users and made a 200 ID. So she says, okay, you have to give a random. Within 200, anyone can select.
Yes, that's what. So one more question for me. So now we need to perform some action, right? Some button we need to click and it should display the random number, right? So from where that request will come?
And that's my question. He tells that she will run the query and she will get it. I'm saying, I don't know. I don't get it. If you run query, run is a condition. If you run the condition, only SQL will give the output of the condition, not the other random things.
Maybe in that case, what we have to do, we have to write some small procedure.
Okay, yeah.
Small procedure which will generate a random number. We have to give the boundaries. That random number should be there from this to this range. It will generate randomly. So that generated random number we have to take and we have to give the select query as an input. Select star from this table where ID equal to that random number.
Oh yeah, got it. Yeah.
We have to generate. Yeah, we I think it is possible. It's not a problem. It is possible, but we have to generate that random number.
Oh yeah, actually she was actually fighting for the numbers. Then all the things.
You say it is possible, but we have to spend some more time.
Yeah.
Random number generation in Oracle. I think there is a function, I guess. Select values normal random. So I think there is a function is available. Maybe you can use it. So here also they have written a procedure. See begin output, see dbms underscore value 1 equal to high 10 loop dbms con random values low high. So if you see here there is a function dbms underscore value. So low means 1 to 100, 1 to 10. I want some random number.
Oh yeah, got it. Yeah, so there is actually. So she was right, no?
Yes, we can generate. Yeah, but it's a condition. That is also we have to give that what and what. So what? How many employees are available? What on what basis you want to pick?
Yeah.
If you see here, right? I think they have already generated I equal to 1 2 3 4 5. So this is the first trial. As part of the first trial, so they are generating a random number. Did you see that one?
Yeah.
1.8. Maybe you can make it, we have a round function, so we can use it and we can truncate this decimal points.
Okay.
The starting
Great.
value is 1, so you can give the boundaries here.
Yeah.
So starting is 1 and maximum is 10. So from this range to this range, I want a random number. And it is give 18324, 18324, something like that. It
Right.
will give in that way. So you can take the random numbers. I think it is possible. Maybe I can give this link. We can try. Who is working on this?
Actually, there is a in our state there is another DB guy. Actually, they disagreeing that we can't do that. Business analyst you have to do. Then she called me. Okay, Mustafa.
Yeah, you can give this link to him. Maybe it is helpful for him. You tell to the DB guy, you have to give the boundaries. Maybe you have to get from the business, from which employee to which employee we need to generate this random number, low to high, and ask him to use this function, and it will give a this much decimal points. Did you see this?
Yeah.
But they know how to truncate it. Just truncate this value, then you will
Okay.
get your own number.
Okay, I got
Make
it.
it
Yeah.
seal or make it next number. There is a seal or seal or floor functions are available. If it is 6.9 means equal number is 7, right?
7,
So 8.4 equal number is 8, correct?
8,
So
8.
like that it will try to 4.0.8 means 4, 2.9 means 3,
3.
1.1 means 1, something like that. So it will generate a numbers, and that we have to pass as a input to your query.
Yeah.
So in that way I think we can generate. I think it is
Yeah.
available from 8 to everywhere. So just you
Um,
can give this link to him, and you can tell to business people or user from where to where they want, and tell to be a guy, DB guy, ask him to use that function. Then I think it will work.
Actually, yeah, because this function is required because the BA actually some kind of they have to test manually that whether it is working or not. So,
Correct. Yeah.
and she want random because she don't want to go for each and every section.
Yes. Every time when you are running, it will generate a new number.
New numbers, yeah.
New
So
number or same number may come. We cannot predict. Same number may also will come.
any number can come within the
Any
range.
number will come. Yes. Maybe that duplicate number also might be there is a condition. So if the
Oh,
100 people is there, first time 50 got picked, second time 62 got picked, third time maybe 50 may come. Correct?
oh,
May come.
may
Correct?
come. Yep.
So that we need to tell to business people. And maybe there is a condition we should not repeat the same random number again back. We need to check the function in detail. So how it will work.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Something like that. Here there is another value duplicate, something like that. Then we can figure it out whether it will fit for us or not.
So in this function, they're taking information from the DVM.
Yes. So this one, it will generate some random number, correct? It will give that number to you. So basically they will use some algorithm inside that. Based on your inputs, they will generate a number.
Okay.
So just 1 to 10, and they will internally they will use some algorithm and they will generate it. Sometimes they will use timestamp. So many conditions they will apply and they will generate that number. That you can't predict it. So that is the algorithm. We can't predict it, right?
Yeah. That's yeah. Just we can get the number within the range.
It's like OTP. How you are getting OTP when you are doing any transactions?
Oh, just like the same way you are getting any.
Yes, OTP. Sometime it will come. Sometime maybe it will come same number again back. But whatever the number you are getting, that is valid only for 5 minutes, 2 minutes, like that they will give. Correct.
Yeah.
So next time if you get the same number again back, it may come, but again life cycle will be they're setting the life cycle 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
But the old number you can't use right after 1 hour, 2 hour. Correct.
Right.
So that way, but you can't predict the OTP. Correct. It is not a sequence number.
Yes.
If it is sequence number, people can misuse it. Correct.
Right.
So it is not a sequence number. It is a purely random number. That is they're using highly complicated algorithms and they will generate it.
Yeah. So credit card, debit card number, actually they made it, there's some credit card.
Yes, credit card, debit card, it is not a random number. It is not a random number. Basically, they are using some algorithm, mod 16 algorithm.
Oh,
So if you
because
take
16 digit credit card have 444.
yes,
separate number.
even if you give 16 digit mod 16 counter, because previously I was working in Canadian Tire Bank, so that is a credit card operations only. So the
Oh,
credit card number, whatever you are getting, it is not a random number. That should follow some sequence. There
oh.
is some meaning for that number.
So sequence, actually, suppose any normal guy making a sequence and try to
No,
use it.
that will not work.
Oh, so
It should follow mod 16. What is it? Mod 16 check digit. See here. So basically, it is an algorithm. Basically, mod 16. So even if you give some random number, 16 digit number, it will not consider. So it's a kind, basically, if you see, it's a code, this one, and reference digit, sum of this one 16 and 56 by 16 equal to 3, remaining difference, then it will say it is a valid number. Even if you give some random number like this, see, it's a numbers right here.
yeah.
So the actual code is this one, A7123. The corresponding reference digits are this one.
Oh, because I was thinking that if I give the same digit number, try
Oh, no, it will
in
not
the
work.
lottery.
So
Because
A is a corresponding, what is this? ASCII code is 16. If number
yeah,
means you can give 0 to 9, same numbers. If it is alpha, then they will get corresponding ASCII number, correct? Now we have a numbers, right?
yeah.
So what is the total? 56. 56 by 16 equal to 3. And some remaining remainder they are calculating. 16 minus 8, something like, if you get 8 meaning, so this is a mod 16 valid number, mod 16. So
Oh,
that way they will generate the credit card numbers.
that's actually, I was really totally, in dark, because how people generating the number and why the same number people try not working.
No, it will not work. It will say invalid card number. It will not
Oh,
go to the server. It will say invalid card number immediately. There's no need to go to the server.
so behind the
Just
reason there is another code that was running uh, based on this number and
correct.
getting.
Yes, yes. At the UI side itself, they will check this one. They will not go to the server. So whatever
Oh,
number you are typing, at JavaScript side itself, they will validate it by applying this kind of thing. If it is a
oh,
valid credit card number, then only they will go to the server.
oh. Yeah, that's actually really pretty background algorithm they actually do.
Correct. Yes, yes.
Yeah, got it now.
So I got it. Why? Because previously I was in one of the credit card operations. In Canadian Tire Bank, I worked for them almost 5.5 years.
Oh, yeah.
So that
So,
time I
so
uh,
even those person actually hack, the
uh,
credit debit card. So how, or they have to get the exact, how they generate the credit card actually.
there is a system basically. So that will generate a credit card number, and that will give to you, and you can attach that card number to anyone.
Oh, yeah. I got it. So actually there is lots of complication behind the saying they do.
You understood, right? That one.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's clear, right? That one.
Yes.
Yeah. Now we will see one more thing. So far, how we are creating a table, select create table, then we are giving the column name, data type, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Say for instance, you have already one table with some 10 columns. Okay, you have already one table with the 10 columns and with some data.
Right.
Okay, now you want to create another table with only some selected columns by using the existing table.
Okay.
So how you are going to create a table with an existing table? Okay,
Okay.
so now let me see, select star from tab. So we have some existing tables, correct? So here
Yes.
there is so many tables are available. So let me take one existing table. See here there is a table called here demo customers, correct?
Yes.
So let me take this table and let me run it. Select star from demo customers and run it. How many records are available? There is so many records are available, correct? See the
Yes.
customer ID, blah 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 blah. So many things are available. So this is an existing table. So I want to create a new table. A new table. Okay, I want to create a new table by using first column, second column, third column. That's all. I don't want anything else.
Okay.
So I want to create a new table by using these three columns only. I don't want to rest of these columns.
Okay.
So how to create that like that? So first we need to get the column names. What is the existing column first name? So these are the
Customer ID.
three columns, correct?
Yes.
So I want only these three columns in the new table, correct? So how we are going to create a table? So there is a syntax for. So let me create table as. Okay. Now the syntax is create table. The table new table name is new underscore demo underscore cust. You can give any name, but the new table name is I'm giving like this.
Okay.
I'm going to copy some of the three column data from the existing table. Correct?
Yep.
Create table with some table name as select. What are the columns you need?
Customer ID.
Customer ID,
Customer
comma,
first. Customer first name, last name.
customer first name, comma,
Customer
from
last name. Yeah, from the
demo
demo.
underscore customer. Correct?
Yeah.
Basically, I'm creating a new table from an existing table by selecting a specific columns. The
Yeah.
new table name is this is the one. Correct?
Yeah.
Now let me run it. Table is created, correct?
Yeah.
Now let me see. Select star from. Did you see this? You got the data, correct?
Yes.
It is a new table. So just now I created. I copy data from from an existing table, correct?
Right.
So this is another way to create a table by using an existing.
Table.
It is clear, right?
Yes.
So this is also one of the way to create a table by using an existing table. So now save this, saved it. So now, so I will use the same table. So now we will see select. Okay, now let me go for this table. So if you want to select all the columns, how you are selecting so far? Select star from means it will select all the columns, correct?
Yeah.
Say for instance, you want only customer ID, first name, and email ID. So how you will select that only the selected columns? So you have to mention here selected columns, correct? Like this. If you mention star, then it will select all the
Yeah.
columns. If you mention specific columns, then it will select only required data. Did you see this?
Yeah. So here actually you write as, suppose cast as in the create table as. So if as is actually renaming the things.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is the renaming? So that we
Okay.
will see later. We have a joins concept.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
that time I will tell you what is meaning by as.
Okay.
It is kind of alias name. If the table name is very lengthy name, if you want to use the table in so many places, so instead of writing entire this name, you can say as d underscore yes.
Okay.
We are giving some alias name.
Yeah.
So that is the meaning. Anyway, it is now it is not required. It required when we are dealing with joins.
Okay.
So that time I can explain you more on that.
Yeah.
It's clear, right? Select.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Now, so there is a keyword called distinct. Distinct.
Distinct.
Okay. What is the purpose of distinct? Okay. Now select here and first name, last name, customer ID, customer city. You see? Did you see here?
Yes.
I think all are different values, right? Did you see any duplicate values?
Still not.
Still not. Okay. And VA, GA, MA, all are unique values. There is no duplicate values. And is there any duplicate? All are same values.
Mm.
Did you see any postal code duplicates? No.
No.
No, right? So
This
basically,
data only have this data or more data here?
I think here it is there only this data.
Okay, I got
Okay,
it.
let me go for some other sample table.
Okay.
So we need some other sample table which is having more data with some duplicate value. So now I'm going to use demo address. I can use or demo states, demo users. These tables I will try. Demo users I will use. Is there any table which is having more data with some
Duplicate.
yes duplicates, so that we can test it. We can see that scenario. Select star from demo customers. Select star from demo orders.
Alright.
Yes, did you see here? So here customer ID. See, customer ID is there two times, right? Here,
Yes.
7. So I will use this one for distinct
Okay.
purpose. Okay, now demo orders. So now what I want to do here, I want to count. I want to select only. I want to select only unique values. I don't want to select duplicate values. So 7, how many times here? 2 times, correct?
Yeah.
And 2, how many times is there? Maybe here 2 times. So I don't want to select duplicate values. I want to select only unique values.
Yes.
So total how many records? I mean, it's displaying 10 records, correct? But in this 10, there are some duplicates also, is there, correct?
Yeah.
So I want to see only unique values list. Unique means 7 it is coming 2 times, but I want to see only 1 time.
Yeah.
So how many values are available without displaying duplicate? So if you want to select such kind of things, distinct, distinct, and we have to give the column name. Which column you want to select as a customer underscore ID, correct?
Yeah.
DAS, there is a spelling DAS, DASTINCT, distinct. Did you see that? Did you see any duplicate value here?
No.
So these are the customer IDs which it will not display duplicate values. Correct?
Yeah.
So if you want to see, if you want to see a column value without repeating the value, so then you can use the distinct. Distinct is an inbuilt function and you can pass the corresponding column name.
Okay.
So if you see here, there is some duplicate. If you feel some duplicate amount is there, 80, 90, 90, 90. So without duplicate, total 10 rows are available, correct? With duplicate, correct?
Yep.
So including duplicates, sorry, without duplicates, you will get only 7 rows. Meaning 3 rows are duplicates, correct?
Yeah.
3 customer IDs are duplicate, correct?
Yep.
So that is the purpose of distinct. Clear, right?
Yeah.
So now we are going to use where. So what is the purpose of where? See here, when you select here, right, it is selecting all the records, correct?
Yes.
But now I want to select the records which is having total order is greater than 1000 only.
Okay.
So here if you select everything, you are getting 10 records, but I want to select total records which is having total order is greater than 1000, correct?
Okay.
So how to apply that condition? So we need to apply a where condition, correct?
Yeah.
Select star from demos where. So what is the condition you want to apply? Order total greater than
1090, 1000.
1000, correct? Then
Yeah.
in that case it may not display this one. 1 2 3 4 records it will eliminate, and you will get total 6 records, correct?
Right. Right.
So like that you can able to add condition for any column. Total you got 6 records.
Yeah.
All the total order is greater than 1000. So in this way you can able to add n number of condition. Say for instance if you want to add one more condition and customer ID is less than
Less
5.
than 5.
So total order is greater than 1000 and customer ID is less than
5.
5, meaning it will select 1 2 3 4. You will get only 4 records, correct?
Yes.
Now let me run it. So you got only 4 records.
Yes.
So in that you can able to add n number of conditions.
Right.
Either you can use and or not wherever. So column name condition. So like that's clear, right?
Yes.
So where it is a very simple one. So that you can able to add here either and or as per your wish. So now we will getting all the records.
Yeah.
If any one condition is satisfied, we have to pick the record. Whether customer ID is less than 5 or total amount is greater than 1000, we have to pick the record, correct?
Right.
This record is greater than 1000, so we pick record. This record we pick because customer ID is less than 5, correct?
5. Yes.
That's what we pick the record. It is clear, right?
Yes.
So now we will see one more example called order by.
Okay.
So now let me select all the records. So now we selected all the records, correct?
Yes.
So now I want to see the amount total order in ascending order. I want to see the total amount order should be in ascending order. Mean less amounts to total amount. Sorry, less amount to high amount. So how to display records like that?
Okay.
Did you see this? Now it is in a random order, right?
Yes, it's random
But
order.
I want to display the records. The amount should be in a ascending order.
Ascending order. Yes.
So how to control that one? So there is a keyword called order by. Select star from table name order by which column on which column basis you want to sort the data.
Okay.
Order by is a keyword and column name.
Yeah.
So now let me run it. Did you see this? Now it is in a sorting order, right? Ascending order, correct?
Right.
So if in case if you want it should be in a descending order, so you have to give here DESC.
Okay.
It is in descending order, correct?
Right.
So like that you can pick any column name, then you can mention here ascending or descending.
Descending.
Ascending means by default it will display ascending order. If you want explicitly you can mention descending order.
Yeah.
Clear, right?
Yeah.
Ascending or AC or DC. AC or DESC. That you can mention anything. Correct?
Yeah.
It is clear, right? Ascending order, descending order.
Right.
Okay, now let me go back. Now I want to use demo users. Select star from demo users. So this is one more table. Previously we are using, right? Demo users. What is this? Is here only 2 tables? Only 2 records are available. Demo customers, right? Sorry.
Yeah.
So in this table, you have some data, correct?
Yeah.
So now I want to select I want to select records with a person name, first name having character N.
Okay.
So if you see, John is having character N, right?
Yes, character
And
okay.
William don't have N. I don't want this record. Edward I don't want. Edward which I don't want. Philon I don't want. So I want only the person first name which is having character N.
Right.
So how to select that one? N or L or A? That is up to you. So what is how you are going to select that particular record? We don't have exact condition here, right? It's a kind of partial condition, correct?
Right.
So how you are going to select that one? So we have a word called here like.
Okay.
Like. So okay, basically I'm looking for the customers which is having first name with a character N, where the condition is, what is the column name?
Customer name.
First underscore name, like. So what character you are expecting in first name?
N.
N, right?
Yeah.
So before N, are you expecting anything, or you don't care about before thing? I don't care before N anything. So in that case, you can keep here percentage. Anything N. After N, are you expecting anything?
No.
Then you can say percentage.
Okay.
You should
So
have
if I expect, then I should not give percentage. Is that right?
Yes. If you are expecting anything after N, if you are expecting K, write it here. If you are expecting N is the last character, don't type here like this.
Okay.
Okay, let me give this example and we'll see in detail. Did you see this?
Yeah. 2 people.
This is having N and this guy is having N, correct?
Yeah.
Now I'm expecting N should be the last character. A person should have N, the first name, and that should be the last character. Did you see this? Now only this person will come, correct? Only John will come. Correct?
Yes.
Say for instance, now go back here. Now I'm going to give a little bit different condition. So which person is having AR, 2 character in his first name?
Okay.
So I'm going to give AR. After that, I don't care what is there. Just you should be there AR either first, last, middle, or anywhere. Correct?
Okay.
So like this, you can able to select a partial records. Did you see this? AR is there, AR is there.
Yes.
So select star from table where column name like pattern.
Right.
So like that, if you want to ignore before N, you can write person. If you want to consider after N, don't add percentage.
Right.
Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. It is clear, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now there is another. These are simple basically. Just if you practice one time, then it will be there with you.
So in the practical, same things come and they give the condition. And
Yes. When we are working, you will get similar kind of thing. That's what you're asking?
Yeah.
Yes. When we are working, when we are writing any SQL queries, procedures, right? So you will get this kind of scenarios only. If you know this thing, you can able to do anything.
Okay. Yeah.
If you know how to use this function, you can able to play with data.
Okay. Yeah.
If you know these functions like where and or not, order by, if you know this thing, then you can able to do, I mean, you can able to select anything.
So the big data guy actually who work there, they also do the same stuff using the same type of code or different?
I think big data people also will use same
Same.
thing. Yes, yes,
Same.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
They will use. They have to write the queries only to get the data back.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Now let me go to this table again back. Now we have so much data right here. Okay. Now I don't want to use this table for our demo purpose. Customer last name, first name. Okay. Now I want to select. I want to select uh, person details who is staying in New York and VA
Okay.
state. I don't know what is VA mean. So
Virgin.
Virginia. Okay. New York and Virginia, two
Yeah.
states. So I want people who is staying in New York and Virginia. So how to select that records? Okay. In. So select star from means it will select everything, correct?
Yes.
I don't want all the people. I want only where customer state in, what are the countries you are expecting? New York, comma, Virginia, correct? Two
Yeah.
states. If you want to add one more country, you can add it. But I'm looking the people who are staying in these states only. How many
Oh,
people are staying in these two states? Select it, run it. So you only two people are staying, correct?
right.
So like that, you can able to add any number of states.
So in actually
Inbuilt
uh,
keyword.
inbuilt keyword, is it for just finding the whatever I mentioned in the
Correct.
condition?
It's a list. One
Okay,
or
it's a
more.
list.
One or more. Correct?
Yep.
Clear, right?
Yes.
Just if you can spend one more time, then it will be with you forever. These are very
Okay.
simple basically. So this is the basics. If you know this thing, then you can able to write any type of complex query. Okay.
Okay.
So this is clear, right? In.
Yep.
Okay. Now let me go back. This demo customers run. Not
Yes.
selected. So now I don't want to use this table. I want to use orders table. Demo orders I want to use for next example purpose. So the next example is between.
Okay.
So what is the purpose of this between? So we have an order, right?
Yeah.
So I want to select order details who who had given the order the range between 1090 to 1500 only.
Okay.
I want to select records between in a particular range only.
Okay.
Correct? I can write.
Yeah.
You will get sometime this kind of records requirement also.
Right.
Where order total between 1100 to
15.
what I can add 1500. Correct?
Okay. Yep.
So let me run it. Let me see between. Is this? Let me remove between 1000 and no data. Why it is saying no data? There is no 1100, 1500 records. Did you see any? I think there is no records, right? So let me make it 1900.
Okay.
So now you will get this record, this record. Yes, only 2 records you will get, correct? I think this records also 3 records you will get now.
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah.
So select star from table where column name between boundaries, this to this.
Yeah.
So like that you can able to select, you can able to write, you can able to mix up these conditions. Now you know how to use individually one by one, right?
Yeah.
So on a need base you can apply this one, you can mix it, you can mix the conditions where order between and where city equal to the name, like something like that, correct?
Yeah.
That should be and or not. You can add I mean how that should be, and you want to use or condition, something like that. So these are the simple basics basically.
Okay.
It is clear, right? These functions, how to use it.
Yeah.
So anyway, these tables are there with you. I mean, it's inbuilt tables like a order total, demo users, so you can able to play with this.
Okay. Yeah. In last class, actually, you gave the GitHub link. Unfortunately, I was not able to copy. And
Last class, well, I mean, I think just now we have discussed only your problem.
oh yeah, no, you give the GitHub links where I can see
GitHub
the
link. Yeah. Yes. I will give back again. Yeah. So today
yeah,
also whatever I typed, right? So that I will
yeah
upload
GitHub,
to the GitHub.
yeah,
So it will
and
be there.
also in the YouTube you told about the one channel that one I can
Yes,
go.
YouTube. I will give you the link. Maybe you can subscribe it. So daily it will come to you. It's no need to maintain the link list.
Okay.
Just you can
So
subscribe it. So the videos list will be there with you.
okay, another thing is that actually my wife is actually she is preparing for Selenium.
Uh-huh.
So she used to get actually, some Java idea with the Shudi. So now she's in the market. Actually, I talked to her and I told her that if you get times, you'll be interested. Then
Yeah, if
when
she had any queries, no problem. I can
no,
help.
yeah, she actually talking about that. I told her that if you get times free because she's in the market now
Okay, she's
for
trying to.
core Java. So did you
Okay.
ever teach any housewife?
No, it's not. It's not a problem. Not housewife.
Because
Uh,
she's not that much because Akramul is in the market long time, she understands everything, but
no,
she
it's not generally. If that is, I before starting anyone, right? So what I used to ask, I will ask, do you know core Java? What is your experience? What you are doing exactly? So based on their standard, I will start.
okay, yeah, because I was talking to you and I told her that okay, as you're in the market and I will talk to Manohar that if they have any schedule even can I start weekly
Yeah.
1 or 2 days, then
Yes.
when you
Yes.
get job then you can full continue. So
Yes. Yes.
well,
Yes.
that's okay, no
Okay.
problem. So that's why actually I was talking that
No, that's not a problem. So
yeah.
currently she is doing automation test engineer.
She's actually, she is get trained from Sudhir.
Okay. Uh-huh.
So for Selenium, but Java, she is not actually,
But
that much.
Selenium, Sudhir also will take, right? Core Java also before he starting Selenium.
He did, but I know
Uh-huh.
maybe I'm not sure because Akamul also did it Sudhir, but sometimes he was not
Oh, okay. He didn't get the concepts very clearly.
clear. Yeah,
Might be. That's okay. No problem. Yeah, I can help in that.
then one thing I can do, I'll give you a number, then she can ping you WhatsApp actually. Then
Yeah. Yes.
you
Yes.
can,
Yes. Fine. Fine. No problem.
yeah. So that's actually one thing.
No problem. If she get any doubt, just ask her to ping me so that we can connect one day and then we can discuss.
Yeah, so
That's
that's
not a
actually
problem.
another thing is actually you're working in now Chase Bank, no?
Yes. Yes.
Actually, I have a situation.
Your
So
voice is a little. I think you have, can you adjust your mic maybe?
yeah,
It
is it
went.
now okay?
Yes. No. Fine. Fine. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Again, I think that there is Time Warner cables. They get some internet interruption. Sometimes the frequency is getting low. So I think that was my back home problem, because I am
Oh
starting
yeah.
with
Previously, your voice is good, but just now it started a little bit low.
okay, now it is good.
And now it is fine. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, my contract was used to get renewed 25th, and my manager actually was dying. We had two people.
Yeah, to route
And
you back.
state guys, they're very slow. Even I cannot tell, because still file is waiting